Okay, I've started. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of this program. I sincerely appreciate all of you for coming. I appreciate you all. Thank you for coming. It's really going to be a great one. I'm happy you made it to today's training. Welcome for those that are just coming in. I'm happy you made it because for today's training, we are really going to be looking at a whole lot of things. What do you think we are going to be looking at? One, let me share my screen quickly. Today, okay, just a minute. Now, let's take a look at what we'll be doing. We'll dive into pips. We'll look into, okay, the course outline is here. We'll dive into pips, look into lots, leverage, brokers, platforms and charting softwares, types of traders, swing, day, position, scalp, technical analysis. That's all we'll be looking into today. Let's start with pips. Pips is simply points in percentage, and it represents a tiny measure of the change in the currency pair in the forex market. It can be measured in terms of the quotes or in terms of the underlying currencies. Determining your profit and losses is an essential part or a vital part of trading. So let's take a closer look at how pips and spread factors in this equation. Now, a pip, what is a pip? A pip is the smallest price change. I repeat, a pip is simply the smallest price change that an asset can make. In Forex, currency pairs are often quoted in 4 decimal places. So 0.001 change equates to what? 1 pip. Let me prove that. While I was making some deeper research, I discovered that pip is actually generated from this. 1/100. Oh, let me use this marker. 1/100 times 1/100. Now, 1 times 1 is what? 1. 100 times 100 is what? 10,000. Class, do your mathematics. You discover that 1 divided by 10,000 is what? 0.0001. According to mathematics, you can use your calculator to assist for you to know that what we are doing here is real. Now, if that is done, now normally exchange rates can go as far as 0.001. Oh, sorry, that's a mistake. 0.0016. Now, class, this one you see here is what they call 1 pip. This one you see here is what they call 6 pipettes. Now, let me say something briefly. You have no business with the pipettes. The people who are responsible for the pipettes are the brokers. I will explain that to you in further classes. Meanwhile, what you see there as 1 pip is where you will always make your calculations with. Are you with me? I repeat, you have no business with the pipettes. Where you have business with is where you have what? 1 pip. So now let's say, let me erase my screen. Let's say I have a normal exchange rate like this. Probably the exchange rate is let's say 1.23. 451. Like I said, the fourth one is the one you have business with. This is what? The PIP we are talking about. And the one close to it is what you can consider as what? The pipette. So since the PIP is what you have business with, let's say I say, who is in the house? Let's say I say, Madam Ogochukwu, add 3 pips to this. If I say, Madam, add 3 pips to this woman is expected to come and add a pip here. The fourth value from the decimals. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you add your 3 pips to this, class, your mathematics, 1 comes down. 5 plus 3 is what? 8. 4 goes down. 3 comes down. 2 comes down. 0.1. This woman has successfully added what? This woman has successfully added what? 3 pips to that. This woman has what? Successfully added what? 3 pips to that. So that was why, at the end of the day, the exchange rate became 1.23481. Let's give a very good example again. Let me clear my screen. So in other words, if I have an exchange rate that is 1.25892, where you have business with is what? That one with the 9. Because it is actually the fourth value from what? From the decimals. It is actually the what? The fourth value from the decimals. Now, let's say I give everybody a class. Okay, I say, Mr. Who is it there? Madam Estelle, add 7 pips to this. It is expected that this woman should come here and count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once she's done counting, she just come here and add 8 pips here. Madam, do your mathematics. 2 comes down. 7. 1. 1 to 8 is what? 9. 5 goes down. 2.1. Eventually, she has added 8 pips. She has added what? 8 pips to that currency pair. She successfully added what? 8 pips to that currency pair. Are you with me? Now, let's say I clear my screen or I erase this and I now tell you that class, I tell you now that class, add 10 pips to this. And I say class, add 10 pips to this. If I'm to add 10 pips to this class, do your mathematics very well. You agree with me that this will now be you know, in mathematics, there's what they call units, tens, and units. Sorry, unit, tens, and 100. If I have 1, that's units. If I have 10, that's tens. If I have 100, that's what? 100. Now, I have dealt with tens. Tens are those values, sorry, units. Units are those values that are single. For instance, 0 to what? To 9. Now, I want to deal with what? Tens. Tens here means that I am now adding. You know, if I want to add 10 to this, it will make no sense for me to now come here and add 1 and 0. Remember, I said you have no business with the 5th value, which is for the brokers, and that's what they prepared. So you now come here and add 10 here. If you now add 10 here, then it means that eventually 2 comes down. 9 plus 0 is what? 9. Then you have 8 plus 1, 9. Then 5 goes down. When 5 goes down, then you have 2. When 2 comes here, dot 1. So it means that what? You successfully added what? 10 pips to this currency pair. I can possibly give you another example. I'll tell you that add 100 pips to this. I can tell you that what? Add 100 pips to this. Just the way I've done, vice versa. If I have now come to this place and I have ... I know that my 10 will get here. Then it means probably, class, my 100 should come around here. Are you with me? It means that what? My 100 should probably come around here. So if that's the case, let me now add 100 to this now. What will it be? Adding 100 to this, it will be what? 2 comes here. Remember, I'm adding this 100. Here my arrow is going to. 9 plus 0 is 9. 8 plus 0 is 8. 5 plus 1 is 6. 2 point what? 1. I've added 100 pips to that. I've successfully added 100 pips to it. So, class, I want to give everybody a classwork. And it is expected that, please, I'm giving you just 2 minutes to do this classwork. I'm giving you all just what? 2 minutes to do this classwork. Now, let's say, let me clear my screen. Let's say you have an exchange rate. The exchange rate is 1.65273. So, wonderful people in the house, add 20 pips to this. Once it is 8:24, I'll continue the class. Add 2 pips to this exchange rate. This is an exchange rate. You don't need to ask me for the currency pair. Just add 20 pips to this. Please use the chat box quickly. I'm waiting for your answers, oh. Madam Ogochukwu, all of you in the house. Oh, wonderful people, wonderful people, wonderful people. Madam Esther, I don't know if it's a Mr. or Mrs. Oh, sorry. Esther, you are doing well. You are doing well. You are doing well. This is a nice result. Yes, yes, yes. You have just a minute to go, class. You have just a minute to go. In my own class, I make sure the class is interactive and everybody will function so that I can understand what I'm doing. Please, please, please. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I need answers. Madam Ogochukwu, I'm waiting. Oh, okay. Madam Ogochukwu is using my screen. Okay. 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 Don't worry. Finish up. I'm with you. Finish up, madam. I'm with you. Oh, I don't know what she has done there. I can't see the last 2 things she has done, but I think she's trying to write the answers out. Mr. Ayodele, oh yeah, I'll do something. Do something. Do something. I'm with you. One. Madam Ogochukwu, go on. Okay. Oh. 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 Okay. All right. All right. Since I can't get answers from Mr. Ayodele, I understand because the man is just arriving. Madam Estelle, you've done very well. You've done very well. That's the perfect answer. If you are adding 20 pips to this class, your 20 pips should come underneath here. And that will be what? 1 point. That will be what? 1.67 or 1.65 473. 1.65 473. Madam, you are wrong. You are wrong, Madam Ogochukwu. You are wrong. The answer is not 1.65293. You are wrong. You are adding your own 20 pips behind. I gave a very similar example with the 10 pips. You are adding your own 20 pips behind. Your 20 should come under 27. Are you with me? Your 20 should what? Come under 27. That's not correct. Please make that correction, please. So thank you very much, class. Briefly, I want to say something about yen pairs. You'll probably be wondering that why is Mr. Gospel switching pairs? Forex pairs actually constitutes a situation whereby I use 0.0001, like I explained previously, and you can talk about yen pair. Example of yen pair are CHF JPY, GPP JPY, Euro JPY. I'm talking about exchange rates here. NZD JPY. Then which other one again do we have? Good. AUD JPY. Are you with me? All these are yen pairs. Yen pairs, yen was actually originated from the Japanese. You know, in Chinese, what they spend there is yuan. What they spend in Japan is what? Yen. Let me give you a very good example of a yen pair. A yen pair is CHF JPY. What do you think CHF JPY means? CHF JPY means Swiss franc. You know, in Switzerland, what they spend here is Swiss franc. Swiss franc versus Japanese yen. Swiss franc versus what? Japanese yen. So these are like now, the exchange rates for yen pairs are very different. How? Let's go to my screen. You know, previously I said it is 1 over 100 times 1 over 100. It's a lie. This time it is 1 over 10 over what? Times what? 1 over 10. 1 times 1 is what? 1. 10 times 10 is what? 100. So probably that'll be what? 0.01. Now, if I have, let's say I have something like 0.016. This is 1 pip. This is 6 pipettes. This is 1 pip. This is 6 pipettes. Now, let's say I have a clear exchange rate of this. Class, I want to quickly say something. I'll be sending 2 links today. What am I trying to say? If this class should finish immediately, I will send you another link. Please, it's going to take like 10 minutes for you to get another link. That's because I'm trying to convert the first video. But patiently wait. Once you see the link in the group, connect immediately so that I can finish up with the class. Like I said, today's class is a lengthy one. So if I have 6 pips here, then 6 pipettes rather, let's say I have an exchange rate. And the exchange rate is 1 point. How does all these exchange rate look like again? Okay, 1.115.327. Like I said, the second value from the decimals, 1, 2. If I say, Madam ST, add 5 pips to this, probably this woman should come here and add 5 pips under here. If 5 pips is successfully added, 7 comes down. 2 plus 5 is what? 7. 3 comes down. 5, 1, 1. So it means that this man or this woman has successfully added 5 pips to this. Now, what if I say, class, add, you know, I said something about units, tens, and 100. What if I come here and I say, class, successfully add 10 pips to this? The addition of 10 pips will result to this. So it means if I put 10 under, my results will be totally different. My results will what? Totally different. So it will now be 4 to here. You can see, class, it is now 115.472. So what if I now tell you that, okay, class, I want to give you a class work, everybody. Everybody will function here now. Let's say I have an exchange rate. And the exchange rate is actually CHF and it is 115.627. My question is, add 30 pips to this class. Add 30 pips to this. Add 30 pips to this. I'm waiting for everybody, please. I'm waiting. Add 30 pips to this. Okay, you have just 2 minutes. Add 30 pips to this. We are waiting. Oh, wonderful people in the house. Smart ones in the house. You have done very well. You see, this is beautiful. Virtually everybody got this. Virtually everybody got this. Marvelous. You are all doing well. Thank you, class. That is that about pips. So, class, that is that about pips. Let me now proceed to the next phase. The next one is lot size. Lot size represents the size of your trade in forex. In another interpretation, lot is the number of currency units you will trade in forex. Class, there are actually 4 types of lots, but I trimmed it down to just 3. They are standard lots, mini lots, micro lots. And a standard lot is a type of lot size that is 1.00. A mini lot is a type of lot size that is 0.1. A micro lot is a type of lot size that is what? 0.01. Let's go to my board. Class, like I said, a lot size is one that represents what? The size of your trade. Now, if you have, I used to have a formula I use for this. I can say this is X over 10,000. Where X is the unknown. You know in mathematics, if you are looking for X, X is what? The unknown. So now class, if X is the unknown, and I come here, let's say somebody like Madam Estelle came to me and said, Mr. Gospower, I have $100. I want you to tell me what my lot size would be. I will tell Madam Estelle that $100 is actually 100. The lot size will be 100 over 10,000. Do mathematics very well. Zeros cancel zeros. 1 divided by 100 is what? 0.01. So this is our lot size. Not only is 0.01 our lot size, it is a what? A micro lot size. It is a what? A micro lot size. Now listen, class. A micro lot size is a lot size that ranges from 100 to 900. I repeat, a micro lot size is a lot size that ranges from 100 to 900. If, for instance, I have $500, my $500 is 500 divided by what? 10,000. Zeros cancel zeros. 5 divided by 100 is what? 0.05. This is also a what? A micro lot size. This is also a what? A micro lot. Even if it is $900, $900 is what? A micro lot size. If you don't know how to understand it, you can simply say a situation where you have 0.0, the value, 0.05, 0.07, 0.08, 0.09. Those are lot sizes. Are you with me? Those are lot sizes. Let me go to the next one. Let's say Mr. Ayodele calls me and says, Mr. God's power, I want to deposit 1,000 naira into Forex. What will be my lot size? Very simple mathematics. I will tell him that Mr. Ayodele, 1,000 divided by 10,000. Zeros cancel zeros. 1 divided by 10 is what? 0.1. 0.1 is what? A mini lot size. 0.1 is what? A mini lot size. Class, a mini lot size is a lot size that ranges from 1,000 to what? From 1,000 to what? 9,000. A mini lot size is a lot size that ranges from what? From 1,000 to what? To 9,000. So even if Mr. Ayodele should give me $9,000 now, it will simply be what? 9,000 divided by what? 10,000, which is what? 0.9. So mini lot size, I repeat one more time, ranges from what? 1,000 to what? 9,000. Like I said previously, a micro lot size is a lot size that ranges from what? From $100 to what? To $900. Class, 10 pips made on a mini lot size can never be the same made on micro lot size. Like mathematically, 10 pips on $1,000 is $10. I repeat, 10 pips on $1,000 is what? Is $10. But 10 pips on $100 is what? 10 pips on $100 is what? Is exactly $1. Can you imagine the difference? What Madam Estelle is making from 10 pips is just $1. The last rate I checked for $1. A dollar right now, hot forex dollar rate is about what they call it is about 485 naira. Hot forex rate right now is about 485 naira. So if Madam ST is making $1 with $100 and on 10 pips for 485 naira, Mr. Ayodele is making 4,850 naira with that 10 pips. You can see there's a big difference. That's why I always tell people this investment has to do with your capital. If you deposit 50,000 naira you want to use to trade in forex market, your 50,000 naira can never be the same with somebody who deposited 500,000 naira or someone who dumped 5 million into it. Can never be the same. So that's that for mini lot size. Let's talk about the last one, which is a standard lot size. A standard lot size. Let me use another marker so you enjoy this thing. Let's say someone like Madam Ogochukwu comes to me, Mr. God's power. I have $10,000. $10,000 divided by $10,000. Now 10,000 divided by $10,000. Zeros cancel zeros. 10 divided by 10 is what? 1. So this is what? This is a standard lot size. This is what? A standard lot size. Class, listen carefully. A standard lot size is a lot size that ranges from 10,000 naira upwards. Are you with me? A standard lot size is a lot size that ranges from 10,000 naira upwards. Class, if you have $10,000, which as an hot forex rate today $10,000 is 4.8 million naira. That $10,000, 10 pips alone, you'll be marveled. 10 pips alone is exactly 10 pips alone is exactly what Madam Estelle deposited into the business. In other words, 10 pips on $1,000 is $100. If you are not greedy, you are consistent, you make 50 pips. 50 pips will be $500. Class, imagine somebody making $500 in a day. Geo mathematics very well. That is almost 250,000 naira in a day from an investment of 4.8 million naira. That's where you see people, they will have millions in bank. Like I saw something online. They said when you deposit money in the bank, bank, you only I forgot that term they use. Oh, I forgot it. It's a slogan. But the long and short of the story is when you have any money fixed in the bank will always remove their charges and co. But when you invest the money, you are building up the what? You are building up the what? The money. Are you with me? So that's that. So there is a big difference in whatever you deposit in the forex market. There's a big difference in whatever you deposit in the forex market. Class, I want to send you the second link. Please, I want to beg you all for something. You should get the next link. Latest 8:55. I repeat, you should get the next link. Latest 8:55, which is almost like 30 minutes more. Why is that? I need to convert this video so that I can watch it like the way I dropped on my YouTube link. I need to convert this video. Please, once I drop that link, click on it immediately and join me. I want to say this also. It might not get to 8:55. So thank you. See you in the next section. Thank you, class.